Lab. This builder in a hard hat. The welders and electricians who do all of that. The diner staff does because they all get lunch. Teachers, doctors, jobs for lunch. What started with one job spread all around because each job of energy feeds many more instead. Energy is you.
Tomorrow, it's the boys' final values. But what surprising moment could lead the coaches to this?
What the? They make that a gift?
Manifest is TV's most captivating mystery. And one clue
Let's go now, Dad.
will change everything. How did you find out about this place?
So connected.
New Manifest, After the Voice, tomorrow on NBC. The show is so many surprises, as so many instantly. And Tuesday, one man will reveal his biggest secret. This is it, Tuesday on NBC.
After reviewing the plan, no field has changed. Ball hit the ground as an execute pass. It's 4th and 17 on the 35-yard line. Frisbee's indicated clock at 44 seconds.
So Watkins never had control of it. Ball hits the ground. Now they're going to send in the field goal unit. Talked about Butker having a perfect season to this point. 11 for 11 field goals, 27 of 27 for extra points. Hasn't missed one in his career. And this, an extra point anyway, a field goal from 53 to try to make it 10-0. Colquitt holds it, and the kick is bending to the left. And no good. I'll tell you, Chris, have we seen some crazy stuff? I mean, this earlier game today between New Orleans and Baltimore. Baltimore ready to tie the game on an extra point. And of all things, Justin Tucker, who's never missed one in his illustrious career, missed it. And the Saints lead Maryland with a victory.
There's some serious wind up there because that one really started more at the right of my Butker looked at it and it looked all the way wide left. Right now there were some strange endings today.
And that gives Cincinnati the ball near midfield. Score 7-0 from the 43. Colts going deep downfield. There's a lot of contact, but it's almost a level of the pass is incomplete. Thank you for John Ross, and we go to Michelle.
I talked to both kickers before the game, Al, and the wind is coming from the far side to the near side. Both said that was an issue. They also described it as swirling a little bit, and so they were having to make adjustments. Both kickers had some issues in the pregame and said they were just using that time to see how things sorted out. But they also noted the wind can change throughout the game.
Yeah, this stadium, I mean, it's like a lot of stadiums that are high and closed, and the wind swirls. That's really good on that game. Second down and 10 from the 43-yard line. We'll toss here to Mixon. It's a patient running. Gets it out to the 49-yard line. Chris Jones makes the tackle. The third down and 5 for Cincinnati.
Now we're starting to see the cornerback.
Sunday Night Football continues.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Fall, baby! Autumn harvest season, pumpkin spice season, haunted hayrides, headless horsemen, legless man horses. What? If you happen to live in the northeasterly, New Englandy area of these United States, you're starting to feel a chill to the winter, a nip to the air. Yeah, perhaps you, like I, have witnessed the genocide taking place right under our very noses, on our own fertile soil, at America's apple orchards. I mean, they're advertising it on the side of the streets. Pick your own, they say, encouraging you to partake in the slaughter. Well, I'm not going to stand for it anymore. I'm speaking out. I condemn this horticultural holocaust. Although I have to admit, I am complicit in the horror. Today, I had not one but 4 apple cider donuts. Got 2 left. Who wants? I'm a bad mother. Shut your mouth. It's starting to get spooky out there. We're 10 days away from the ween. What are you gonna be, H-Cuties? Have you decided on your costume? I'm torn between zombie Shakespeare and sexy Mitch McConnell. But if it all comes down to the 11th hour and I've still got nothing, well, I guess I'll go as the host of HQ, the live mobile game show. You play on your phone, or your tablet, or your Apple TV, where you answer questions to win cash. And I'm your presenter with the chin fur, your host on a micro dose, the 2018 Shorty Award winner for Live Streamer of the Year, Scott Hot to Trot, Not a Thought Rogowsky, live from the greatest city on earth, the city that never sleeps, Glens Falls, New York. Red Rover, with over 500,000 HQDs simultaneously staring at their phones from the Americas to the Emirates, including Sandy Raven, Hunter and Rachel celebrating their first anniversary at the Camelback Inn. Hello. And everyone I met at the Adirondack Film Festival. You're all nice people up there. Tonight, we're mixing it up yet again, baby. Boom goes the dynamite. We got you. We saw your one winner takes all, and we raise you 100 winners take all. Yes, tonight, I'm not going to stop asking questions till we hit the century mark or go below it. Those who manage to become members of HQ 100's inaugural class will be splitting the entire $25,000 pot. Woo, mama! So at the very least, our winners tonight are walking away with $250 at the very least, which is nothing to sneeze at, unless you're allergic to large amounts of money. So tonight is HQ 100. Next Sunday, we're going back to our one winner takes all, but we're putting a spin on that too. Next Sunday will be a Disney themed show. We're going back to Quizney World, and one HQD will be winning one magical prize, $25,000. Wednesday night, we're having Cookie Monster on the show. Yeah, baby, that's Disney and Sesame coming at you in the same week. Open Sesame and Extra Lives. Do you have them? Did you play 5 days in a row to get one? Did you refer your friends using your code to get one? Or did you just flat out buy one? You could also do that. Hampton is coming alive tonight, and so are all of you for a big steaming bowl of trivia stew. Don't know how many questions I'm going to ask tonight, but you're probably going to get your fill. It is a dairy and gluten-free quiz. All the savage questions were raised on vegetarian feed without antibiotics. Are you ready to get quizzical? Are you ready to get up? Come on, get down with the quizness. Well, then come on, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get this show on the road. The HQ 100 begins now with numero uno. According to a famous nursery rhyme, there was an old woman who lived where? On Instagram, at the DMV, or in a shoe. Not to be confused with the old lady who swallowed a fly. I still don't know why she swallowed a fly, but I do know Mother Goose's old woman lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do, so she starved and abused them. Yeah, that's the story. Cool story, bro. 566,000 for one. The shoe must go on for you. Q2, what position in basketball typically controls the team's offense? Goalkeeper, point guard, or starting pitcher? And this person brings the ball up the court, sets the offense into motion, executes the coach's game plan. In short, dishes and swishes. Like Chris Paul, John Wall, Kyrie, Kemba, Smush Parker. They're point guards. Not to put too fine a point on it for 546,947 of you who got the handle like Ben Exel. But before we get to Q3 tonight, I want to tell you how you can win your way to the World Series. I'm talking baseball. You can do it on HQ Sports this week. That's right. A pair of tickets is up for grabs on Tuesday nights, HQ Sports, to kick off the World Series, Sox and Dodgers. This Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Do not miss that Fall Classic episode of HQ with the great Gambino. But back to Q3 tonight. The young of which of these animals is called a fawn? Armadillo, meerkat, or deer? Young bloods. It is fun to know the names of baby animals. Baby platypus, platypi. They're called puggles. Puggles. Porcupine babies are porcupets. Armadillo and meerkat babies are both known as pups, but Bambi is a good example of a fawn, Bambi being a young deer. Oh dear, 533,732. I'm fawning all over you, because you got it right, and you're getting Q4 We're making our way to the 100. Q4, which of these punctuation marks looks nothing like the other two? Comma, dash, or hyphen? Who's getting hyphy tonight? Shout out my West Coast HQties. The Bay. No one else says that, right? It's just up the bay, up in the bay. A dash indicates a pause, while a hyphen joins a compound word, but they're both short, straight, horizontal lines. A comma also indicates a pause, but compared to those other two, it's a Coney Island freak. It's all small and curled up like Howard Hughes' fingernails. 396,675. You give an F about a comma, regardless if it's a Oxford or not. Q5, which television network was one of the big three of the broadcast era? Fox, TBS, or ABC? Which is not their jingle. In the dark ages before cable and the internet, all TV came through an antenna like radio. In the perpetually competing big three national TV networks, who didn't know how easy they had it were NBC, CBS, and ABC, the American Broadcasting Company. 337,605 are spanning the wide world of entertainment for Q6 tonight. Which of these is not considered one of the human body's pulse points? Behind the knee, shoulder blade, or inner elbow? Leave a pulse, take a pulse. If you want to take someone's pulse, find a pulse point. The popliteal artery behind the knee and the brachial artery in the inner elbow are good ones. The shoulder blade is not. It's just a bone, a blade, sling blade. 296,500 of you get this one. Remember, in the end, the pulse you take is equal to the pulse you make. Q7. What is the capital of the U.S. state with the longest official name? Providence, Boston, or Harrisburg? You travel around New England, like I've been doing lately, take a minute to stop by Little Rhode Island. A minute's all you need, really. It's the smallest state, but they have the longest official title. State of Rhode Island and Providence Plantations. Providence being the capital. A little pretentious. Obviously, they're compensating for something over there. 121,459. Providence is with you tonight. You're pawing your tuckets at Q8. Which of these animals is considered capable of throwing up? Horse, goat, or rat? Ugh. I'm getting gross at Q8. We don't do this often, folks. Most mammals can vomit, including, of course, humans. Let me see that vom, vom, vom. But did you know rodents and horses cannot? It's true, for reasons that are far too disgusting to get into right now. But our goat friends can. Oh, they're puking up all sorts of stuff. Bird's nest soup cans, 64,593 billy goat gruffs. Left in this game, we're whittling it down, slowly but surely, as we get down to the HQ 100, splitting $25,000. Q9, which of these presidents received the fewest number of votes in a national election for that office? John F. Kennedy, Gerald Ford, or George W. Bush? Which president received the fewest votes? Ooh, these questions start to get trickier as we move along, and this one is just using straight up trickery. I'm asking about votes, okay? Gerald Ford was never actually elected president. He was never voted into office. He assumed office when Richard Nixon resigned, so Gerald Ford got the least number of votes, being 0. The least you could possibly get, 38,748. Know their presidential trivia, and did you know that Gerald Ford was mauled senselessly by a circus line in a convenience store? Q10, a ship moving through the Panama Canal from the Atlantic to the Pacific goes mostly in which direction? Southeast, southwest, or northwest? Gerald Ford. This is what we call... Folks, if you're new to the game, I'm getting a premonition. My savage senses are tingling. And I'm feeling what we call a savage question. Let's see if it is, in fact, a savage question. Oh, you're going to hate me for this one. It seems counterintuitive, but because of the shape of the isthmus at the point the canal occupies, the direction of the canal passage from the Atlantic to the Pacific is actually southeast.
Or shortcut between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans.
Look at that! Panama! Bow, bow! And was it savage? Yes, it was! As I predicted, a savage striking us at Q10, sinking 30,000 of you trying to make the passage onto Q11. Maybe you have your extra life handy. Your extra life could keep you in the game, but 9,130 shipping off to Q11. Woo, good on you, surviving a savage queue. Q11, according to the Knot, 2017's most popular month to get married was what? August, September, or May? Usually feels like everyone's getting married in the spring or summer, but actually the first month of fall is more popular for weddings. I wouldn't know. I wasn't invited to any of them. In September, do you remember? 5,445, remember? The 21st day of September, all the days of September, you're going to the chapel and you're getting Q12. In ceramics, what word refers to an unglazed pot, stew, bisque, or chowder? Chowder. It's pronounced chowder. Chowder. This word has all kinds of uses. It's also a term for an extra turn given to the weakest croquet player. But of course you knew that. Whether it features lobsters or not, an unglazed pot will always be a bisque. That's bisque, baby! 5,033 of you. You knew your bisque from your stews? You were closer to our pot of $25,000. We had over 500,000. We're down to 5,000 of you for Q13. Friday is named after the Norse deity associated with what? Weather, marriage, or war. Friday, Friday, gotta get down on a... It's named for Frigg, a.k.a. Frigga, a.k.a. Freya, wife of Odin, who among several roles is the Norse goddess associated with fertility, love, and marriage. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. And question savage? Yes, I'm calling it a Q13, another one. And another one. We're down to 1296 My Girl Fridays. Getting Q14. This is the last question you can use your extra life on, by the by. Q14. Which of these actors has not played the devil? Robert De Niro, John Travolta, or Jack Nicholson? Ooh-wee. Running with the devil. Who's running with Q15 if you get Q14 right? Jack did it in The Witches of Eastwick. And of course, De Niro pulled it off with Aplomb and Angel Heart. But John Travolta, though bearing a striking resemblance, has yet to portray our Lord and Savior, Lucifer. Hal Payman, 882, are floating down the river Styx. The rest of you up your nose with a rubber hose. We're down to 882. And this is where we're going to start to lose you, folks. We're trying to get to that 100 or below, splitting $25,000. It could happen on a Savage Q15. Let's find out. Q15. What is the English language title of the first book released under the pseudonym Elena Ferrante? Troubling Love, My Brilliant Friend, or The Days of Abandonment? Elena Ferrante. You know her? Or he? Him? We don't know. Time magazine called Ferrante one of the most 100 most influential people in 2016, but no one even knows who this person is. Some speculate it could be a man writing under Elena. Whoever this anonymous author is, he/she has been pumping out the jam since 1992's Troubling Love. Ooh! Oh boy, Alberto, a savage question at Q15, leaving us with 151 Bacardi rum. No trouble with the curve. No trouble with Troubling Love. You got Q15 right, and folks, I'm not a betting man, but I'm gonna bet that we're gonna find our HQ 100 right after this. 100 winners or fewer, splitting $25,000. Could be serving up that paycheck right here at Q16. Which of these cities is east of Atlanta? Detroit, Cincinnati, or Indianapolis? Oh, it's so simple. Just take out a map. Look at the map quickly, look! Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play, and we ride in the things like every day. This blew my mind, kids. I'm gonna tell you this straight out the bat here. I don't normally admit this, but this really scrambled my eggs. Atlanta's latitude is 84.3880 west. Okay, that's Atlanta. Detroit's latitude is 83.0458 degrees west. 83, which means Detroit is actually slightly east of Atlanta. Motown for the money and 59 winners. The party don't stop till 8 in the morning. You did it, baby. We found our 100. 59. We started with about 590,000 of you, and we're left with, knock off the zeros there, just 59. Our HQ 100 is 59 players splitting $25,000. Yeah, that's big money. Going to Go Beeves 22, Kara Watson, FEW Willia, whatever, JJ3, Dalgal 80, Wayne SF, Zombie 555, Zang Tom, or Tom Zang, whatever it is, $423.73 richer. How about that, folks? You're the MVP's most ballless player. After the party is the Waffle House. You can treat you and yours to capped shroom, fully loaded fries, and all the waffles you want. I hope you all had your full of trivia tonight, folks. We filled up your trivia cup. It runneth over with 16 questions, and so has the bank accounts of our 59 winners there. Congratulations to all of you. If you want another chance to dance, we'll come back tomorrow. Yes, every night. Tomorrow night, Monday night, we're doing Movie Mondays. Ooh, switching to movies for our Monday night games. Cookie Monster is joining HQ on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. And Sunday, we're bringing Disney back. Yeah! $25,000 going to one HQD Disney fanatic. Win, winner, take all. Sunday night, Walt Disney will be in the house with your Magic Kingdom. Until then, until tomorrow, I remain your hirsute host, Scott Rogowsky, signing off saying, that's odd. The blood usually gets off on the second floor. Good night!